Well, welcome everyone. I'm Gillavry. I'm a yoga teacher and a TRE provider, tension and trauma releasing exercises. And please subscribe to my channel below or visit my website. Today we're going to explore the Manipura Chakra or the Solar Plexus. Important theme of this chakra is empowerment, action and self-trust. The color is yellow and the element is fire. So today we're going to fire up a bit the energy level of the Manipura Chakra. The location of the Manipura Chakra is above the navel and below the rib cage. So when this chakra is in balance, we feel self-confident, motivated and have a sense of purpose. When this chakra is out of balance, mainly caused by being surrounded by negative energy, you can suffer from low self-esteem and control issues. On the physical level, you might notice that by having low energy, digestive problems. On a mental level, you could experience aggressive, rigid and over-controlling behavior, self-victimization, lack of direction and motivation, and difficulties in setting boundaries. This is not an exclusive list, but more as an example of what it means when your Manipura Chakra is blocked. Then we start to bring our hands in the Hakini Mudra, the mudra of the mind or the brain power mudra. We place the fingers of the right and the left hand so they're touching each other. We keep a little space between our hand palms and we hold it before the solar plexus. The Hakini Mudra is named after the goddess Hakini. After the goddess Hakini, known for her wisdom and her connection with the third eye. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or otherwise keep a soft gaze over your nose towards the floor. And just for a second observe your breath. And then repeat after me the affirmations to bring the Manipura Chakra in balance. I choose to show up in my power. You can repeat the affirmations out loud or just in your head. I choose to show up in my power. I do what lights my fire. I do what lights my fire. Then place your hands on your thighs and open your eyes slowly. Then we transition slowly onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip points. And first we're going to focus on a neutral spine. So our focus is on our fifth lumbar vertebra. And maybe by bringing your attention there, you can feel a shift in your low back and a transitioning into a neutral spine. And on an inhale, we roll the shoulders down, radiate our heart forward, and the tailbone is facing upwards. And draw your hands towards your knees and your knees towards your hands. Then on an exhale, push into the yoga mat. Bring your tailbone down Tuck your navel in and up. And round your back. And chin towards chest. And press into the yoga mat with your feet and your hands. And then on an inhale we come into cow pose. And on an exhale, cat pose. And we do this a few times in our own rhythm. And then we bring our body to neutral. And then we stretch out our right leg. Move a little bit backwards and forwards. And stretch out your left arm. And then on an exhale we bring our knee to nose, hand to knee. And light a fire of our Manipura Chakra. And again exhale. And inhale, stretch it out. And exhale. And inhale. And bring your knee and your hand down to the floor again. And sway a little bit from side to side, we do the same thing on the other side. And we lift our left leg, toes pointed inwards, and we stretch out our right arm. On an exhale, knee to nose, hand to knee. And on an inhale, stretch it out. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And bring your knee and your hand back to the floor. Let's sway a little bit from side to side. And we make our way to sitting. To prepare for Navasana or boat pose. So our feet are hip width distance apart. We hold our thigh bones, we roll the shoulders down and away, and we bring our navel slightly in and up. And then we start to lift our legs. And if you're comfortable enough, you can stretch out your arms. Grab your thighs again and place your feet back onto the floor. Maybe you would like to embrace your knees and make some movements which feel comfortable. We do this again, so we hold our thighs, we roll the shoulders down and away, we engage our belly button and we lift our legs, and then we straighten out our arms. You can also stay in this position if this is more comfortable for you. Straight out our arms, and maybe you can stretch out your legs as well. And then grab your thighs again and place your feet on the floor. Place your hands behind you and make a few movements with your knees from left to right to loosen up a little bit. We stop the movement. We hold our thighs again. And we stretch out our legs, but we keep them bent. We bring our hands in a namaste and bring them over to the right and to the left, to the right and to the left and to the right and to the left. Grab your thighs again and place your feet on the floor, and then place your hands behind you and move your legs to the right, back to center and to the left. And bring them to center again. And we come to sit cross-legged. And we go over to the next affirmations. And I invite you to say them out loud or in your head after me. I act with purpose. And let it sink in. I act with purpose. I choose strength. I choose strength. And then we make our way to standing. First we come onto hands and knees, we tuck our toes under and we roll up to standing. Bended knees and slowly vertebra by vertebra, tucking your tail under. You stack your body up until we are standing. Bring your hands in your waistline. We come into chair pose, so as if we are sitting on a chair. Our knees are over the ankles. Our body is straight, our upper body is straight. Our inner core is activated. And maybe you can bring your arms up. Inhale, come up. Hands together. And hands in a namaste. Then we come to the long side of the mat. Toes are pointing outwards. We bend our knees. And we open up our arms in cactus arms. And we come into goddess pose. Inhale, come up. And start. And then we come into a yogi squat. Bring our hands onto the floor and behind our buttocks, and we come to sit. And we place our hands together, index fingers forward, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, we bring our body onto the floor. Bring your arms in, a little bit distance of your body, hand palms facing upwards. And then one by one, stretch out your legs and come in Savasana. And repeat after me. I rest in my power. I rest in my power. I choose peace. I choose peace. Thank you for joining me. And please subscribe to my channel below, leave a reaction, and visit my website. On my website you will find a list of Manipura affirmations. Place the hands together. Namaste.